Sell on value versus the price. Understand that amateur salespeople only lead with price. Professional salespeople lead with value. You have to know that the value needs to be greater than the ask. If the ask is, hey, go solar with me, sign this contract, this agreement, whatever, the value then you brought to the table, it needs to be greater. Because if someone says no to you, what they're really saying is, hey, you have not brought enough value into my life to where I want to proceed with what you're asking me to do. Value needs to be greater than the ask. For example, if right now I said, hey, I got $50 for you, do you want it? You're like, okay, yeah, I want $50. But then I said, okay, but you have to drive from coast to coast to get the $50. Would you still do it? Chances are you probably wouldn't, right? You probably would not do it because you're like, the ask, which is driving coast to coast, is not greater than the value of $50. Because you're like, actually, I'm going to lose more money by driving coast to coast with gas and paying for hotels and food and all that. But now if I said, okay, I'll pay you $1 million to drive coast to coast, would you do it? Chances are you probably would, because you believe that $1 million is more valuable than the energy required to drive coast to coast and pay for gas and all that. So in a sales process is the same thing. The value needs to be greater than the ask.